What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, Crypto Warriors? It's Ultra Crypto back at it again. Today is Friday, July 3rd, 2020. You throw a bucket of water on a rock and it doesn't do anything. You let a drop of water fall onto a rock every day, it creates a hole in that rock. It creates a hole because it takes time. It's all about patience when it comes to this crypto investing game. Just investing, period. But we're talking about cryptos here. You're not going to take $20 and turn it into $1 million overnight. Not that you could. Well, maybe, yeah, you could. You could have done that back if you got into Bitcoin way back in the early days in 2009. But point being, just patience. Patience is the key. Let's get into it. If you like the kind of videos I'm bringing to you people every single day, smash that like, hit that subscribe button and notification bell to get notified when I upload new videos. This way, you let the YouTube algos know that this video should be shared and more people could find it. Vitalik Buterin says Ethereum will scale to 100,000 transactions per second. This is coming from the Daily Hodl. Vitalik Buterin says Ethereum is gearing up to supercharge its throughput as developers continue to work on the long-awaited ETH 2.0 update. It's been since I've been in the space back in 2017 that I've been hearing about ETH 2.0. These things take time. In a new tweet, the Ethereum co-founder says the switch to ETH 2.0 will not happen overnight, but it will eventually lead to the network scaling with the capabilities to handle 100,000 transactions per second. It's just going to be out there. It's going to be bonkers. However, again, it won't happen overnight. You got to think of Ethereum as a running vehicle. The machine is on, the engine is on, and it's running right now. And they're trying to change the wheels while the vehicle is running and change the engine and transmission while the vehicle is running. You can't do that. You have to stop, pull over, put in the garage and take your time and do these things. However, Ethereum is up and running already. It's a world computer, so to speak. It has billions of dollars worth of value in it, so you can't just stop it to do an upgrade. It's decentralized. There are different nodes worldwide. Again, can't just stop to do an upgrade. These things take time, and if something is screwed up, right? If something is screwed up and they don't get it right, we're talking about billions of dollars here, if not hundreds of billions of dollars worth of value that could be lost overnight. That will happen overnight if they don't get the code right. They have to get that code correct. They have to do the upgrade correct. This will lead to ETH 2.0 and staking. This is why you've seen a lot of people right now stacking ETH to get to their 32 ETH to be a validated node to stake on a network. The launch date for ETH 2.0 remains unclear amid delays in scheduled deployment. Initial rollout was set to begin in January, but researchers pushed it back. Again, we can't just rush these things and hope that they get it right after it's already been launched. Can't do that. Billions of dollars is at stake here. And speaking of ETH 2.0, next, the first $100 million in NFTs. NFTs are non-fungible tokens for those not in the know. All right, so this is another reason why ETH 2.0 being able to get to 100,000 transactions per second is important. I mean, of course, all the financial wizardry on ETH right now is important too. However, when you're talking about NFTs, it's just as important if you ask me. And according to the authors coming from Bankless, go check them out. They're saying that we're still super early, which we are. I believe NFTs will be $1 trillion market someday. That means $999.9 billion in future opportunity. We're just 0.01% of the way in. This is the earliest of early days. If you feel like you missed out on the Ethereum ICO back in 2013, 2014, whatever the case was, this may be another opportunity for you to get in super duper early when you're talking about trillions of dollars. I'm not going to sit here and read this whole article out. I'm just going to give you the hot spots. So the overall stats. Total lifetime trade volumes for NFTs, $96.1 million. Average monthly trade, $2.5 million. The average price for an NFT is $20.90. This is all as of June 5th, 2020. The author broke it down into 6 different groupings: collectibles, game assets, virtual worlds, crypto art, culture tokens, and others. Collectibles include projects like CryptoPunk, CryptoKitties, Avastar, and more. When I got into the space and December 2017 happened, CryptoKitties took off. Not only were you seeing people buying pictures of little cats, of little kittens, and breeding them, digitally of course, buying them for what, $20, $15, and then turning around and flipping it to $50,000, $100,000. That's a good flip in anybody's book if you ask me. Taking $20 and then flipping it to 100K. It's a good flip. Like I said, lifetime value of 37.6 million, and volume, I said value, I meant to say volume, monthly volume of 375K. So these are just different collectibles. Game assets. Game assets are going to be huge in my opinion, of course. Not financial advice. None of this is the financial advice. I'm just here giving you a jumping off point for you to kind of guide. It's a guide, I should say, for you to use when you're talking about investing in these NFTs. So game assets. In the future, when we start to have games, when you're able to take an asset from one game, taking the skin or a gun or a sword from one game, bringing it to the next game and still using it, and it's still functioning the same way, that's the kind of future I envision when we're talking about game assets. Games like, or projects like Gods Unchained, Axie Infinity, My Crypto Heroes, Crypto Space Commanders, and more. 10.5 million in volume and $167,000 in monthly volume. Virtual worlds, being able to sell virtual real estate, Decentraland, Crypto Voxels, some Neum Space, the Sandbox, and more. $27.5 million in lifetime volume, monthly volume, almost $1 million. Crazy. You're able to sell digital land, buy digital land, build a digital house on that digital land, and sell it later for real assets. Well, those are real assets too, but sell it for a profit, I should say. Crypto art, all these different art projects or different projects for crypto art. Lifetime volume, 1.7 million. Monthly volume, $303,000. And then they gave this example. Culture tokens. I never even heard of culture tokens. Nowhere, Zora, Foundation. They don't have the volumes, lifetime or monthly. But check out this culture token example they have right here. Some kicks with some spray paint Josie over the top. And this is why I believe, again, ETH 2.0 is going to be super important, because if you were here back in 2017, then you remember what CryptoKitty did to Ethereum. It clogged up the network. Just trading pictures of kittens. Trading pictures of kittens clogged up the whole Ethereum network. Tied up the network, and transactions were being slowed down sometimes up to 24 hours a day, or 24 hours for one single transaction. So again, this is why it's important, super important, for them to get Ethereum 2.0 correct the first time. They can't try to get it correct after it already launched. And I'm not expecting them not to have bugs here and there after it launched. However, you can't just expect them to launch it and then fix 100 million different bugs as it's running. This is why it's important for them to get it right, and get it right the first time. And yes, you're able to trade NFTs on these network, on the Ethereum network. Yes, we know that the financial wizardry that they're doing right now with not the NFT tokens, but DeFi and decentralized banking is going to be $1 trillion market someday. But so is this, in my opinion, and according to this author right here. Again, link will be in the description below. Let's discuss it in the comment section. What are your thoughts on NFTs? What are your thoughts on ETH 2.0? Do you have your 32 ETH for staking? Don't mention it in the comments, but you should be stacking ETH right now if you're not already stacking ETH. It's Sergeant Crypto. Thanks for watching. smash that like, hit that subscribe button, and notification bell to get notified when I upload new videos. And I'm out. Peace.